Hey beautiful soul, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you have found my channel. Remember to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. I would love to hear from you. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. I'm so glad you could join me again. For those of you who have gifted me with super thanks or joined my channel's memberships, you guys are amazing. I love you all. So let's get into this reading. Please keep an open mind, only take what resonates and let the rest go. Spirit, show us the messages that wants to come true for the collective. Knight of Cups. Wow. Beautiful. So, let me get more. Six of Wands. Eight of Wands. Six of Cups. Okay, right away I'm getting someone send your selfie or your picture to their group chat, okay, without asking for your permission first. No warning, no permission, no moment of consideration for the fact like you might actually want to know. I see they didn't scroll for the most flattering picture, okay? They chose the one that feels candid. Like the one you posted on a normal day, the one where you're not like trying to pose for anyone. The one where your eyes are soft, doing that, you know, mid-thought, mid-love, mid-moment thing. And they drop it in a chat with two words underneath it, like a caption. That's her. Not she's fine, pretty, cute. Not what do you all think? Not the half-hearted testing men do when they want applause, but also want an exit. That's her. Final, clean, certain, like a signature on paper. And then they waited for the noise because they knew his friends like would feel the weight of it immediately. You know, they should have, because these are not casual friends. These are the men who have watched them date like a man passing time. They've watched him keep everyone at a safe distance. They've watched him create reasons to leave that were so small, they were basically invented. They've watched this person turn emotional distance into a brand. So I see when a photo hit that chat, it wasn't just a picture. It was proof that something in him has changed. And he didn't send it nervously, okay? He didn't send it like a man hoping it goes well. He sent it like a man announcing something already is decided. Look at that. Okay. It's decided that you belong to them. Like, they're not asking for opinions. They're not asking like for, you know, feedback. You need to understand what that means in a context of who's he's been. Yes, this is someone who has spent their entire adult life protecting the part of him that actually feels. Not because he's cold, but because he's the kind of person who feels too much. The kind of person who watch love destroy somebody. Could be they have a bad role model, so they made like a quiet promise, the kind that doesn't get spoken out loud but lives inside the way they move. They're saying, I will never be that exposed. I will never give anyone the keys. I can connection, I can be kind, I can show up, but I will not like hand someone a power to undo me. And then he met you. I say he, it could be a she. And then it's like the floodgates open up. Not you try to open it, but I see you're not trying at all. You were just near him in a way that was consistent, warm, real, uncomplicated. And his defenses didn't know what to do with you, because his defenses were built to detect or decode danger. They were built for manipulation and games and mixed signals. They were not built for someone who feels like home. And that's why it happened. You know, the armor doesn't open for the person trying to break in. It opens for the person who never asks to enter. This energy is so loud. Let me pull a few more. Wow, Two of Cups. So I need to tell you what happened in that group chat, because the ecosystem matters. The boys knows everything, okay? Like, they know their ex, they know their storyline, they know every time he caught feelings and talked himself out of them. Like, every pattern. You know, they may have like casual interest. They get a little bit too close, then they pull back. Then, yeah. So, and the reason was always something minor, like something that sounded like logic, but was really fear ruining the day. So, I see when your face pop up followed by "that's her," the reaction came fast. Not because of your looks, okay, because of what it meant coming from them. They have never sent a photo like that, or a picture like that, or a selfie. Yeah, they have never attached weight to a woman's existence in his life with that kind of language. I see the replies came in 3 flavors, like one friend responded immediately with hype. The equivalent of finally. Because this friend has been waiting for this man to stop running. This friend noticed your name showing up more often, not just in conversation, but in his tone. Friends hear it before the person saying it realizes. That friend didn't need convincing, he needed confirmation. And the confirmation arrived. Another friend responded slower, more cautious. Something like, "You serious?" Not doubt, calibration. This is a friend who's seen false starts, you know, the friends who's watched him get close to something real and then disappear at the last second. But the evidence was in the wording. He didn't say, "I like somebody." He said, "That's her." Difference. Decision made, not a mood. It's not a crush. It's a conclusion. And a friend heard the answer before it was even typed back. Yes, he's serious. Then there was this quiet friend, the friend who didn't reply right away. Not because he doesn't want him happy, but because he understands what this changes. The always available friend is about to become the friend who checks in first. The man who was always down is about to become the man with priorities. The group dynamic just shifted, and it happened in 2 words and a photo. The friend is probably mourning the bachelor version of him. It's selfish, but it's real. So I already see 6 of Cups, so it's family, it's home life. It's not dating energy, it's soulmate energy. He didn't send a picture because they get excited about something new. They send it because they believe this is the decision that defines his life. So for a person who live in right now for years, live in the moment, thinking in forever, is kind of an earthquake. Their friends felt it, okay? So let me talk a bit about the photo he chose of you. Because that part matters. Well, you have some nice glam photos, but they didn't pick the glam photo. They didn't pick the pose one. They didn't pick the one where you're aware of the camera. They picked the one that feels almost too personal. Like you may be talking halfway or half laughing, half staring off the sky, looking off to the side with that, unguarded expression that you probably look at and say, oh, delete it later, that's the one. Because there's the version of you he's attached to. The accidental you. The you when your social awareness is offline. The you that can't be curated. They show his friend a version of you that lives in his head. Yes. This is someone who does not make public declarations until the private decision has been made 10,000 times in their head. So they didn't send this photo on impulse. That photo itself was a press release. The decision happened earlier. I'm picking up physical impression too, like his smile changes when your name comes up. Like they're losing control of their own reactions. Like pride is showing up on his body before he can even control it. Every time they hear your name, something lights up on his face. And there's body reactions, just simply listening to your name or when he heard your voice. So here's where this goes next, because the group chat was stage number 1. Stage 2 is the conversation. The one where he tells you what he already told them. He's not scared of the truth, he's scared of delivering it wrong. Saying too much, too soon, and overwhelming you. Or saying too little, making it sound too casual when it's the furthest thing from casual. He's rehearsing in his head during drives, at work, during breaks, in every quiet moment he gets. Trying to form sentences, scraping them, reform sentences, trying to put the language to something that feels bigger than language itself. More meaningful, more clarity. The feeling of looking at someone and knowing with your whole chest that this is it, not because he was waiting for you specifically, but because everything that wasn't you never fit. And he didn't know why until you show up and their resistance just dropped. Now the yes is so loud, it keeps him up. They're also thinking about timing, because he understands something most people miss. You can say the right thing at the wrong moment and lose everything. They want to tell you on a normal night, a night where the two of you are just existing, and the ease is so natural that the truth lands gently instead of crashing. He wants it to feel like continuation, not a speech, because to him it's not new. It's naming what's been true. He imagines your face when he says it, like what you do with your hands, whether you go still or move toward him, whether you cry, not from sadness, okay, from relief. The relief of someone finally matching the energy you didn't even realize you were carrying. He wants to be the source of that relief more than he's wanted anything, and he's picturing a life, not just a milestone. He's picturing your coffee cup next to theirs. He's picturing your toothbrush next to his. He's picturing what side of bed you ask for, and he already knows because he studies you the way you orient yourself in spaces. He imagines it like the first real hiccups, and he's not afraid of it because he knows something. A woman who fights honestly is a woman who plans to stay. He would rather have your real anger than anyone's else's polite agreement. He'd rather you tell him he's wrong than go quiet on him. Because your unpolished self is what he's been drawn to since the vault opened. He imagines feeding you, cooking for you, making your favorite cup of tea or coffee, your dessert. Not because he's a chef, okay, but because providing for you in a small daily way feels like devotion to him. He imagines like grocery shopping with you, and the ordinary domestic picture of him, like it hits him so hard it makes his chest like ache, because it represents the opposite of what he used to want. And now what he used to want feels empty compared to standing next to you under fluorescent light on a carousel, choosing fruit like it matters. Did I say choosing fruit? The physical wanting is intense. I need to be direct. He has been containing desire like it's a discipline. He thinks about you with a specificity that will make you blush and then make you feel more wanted than you've ever felt. He notices things about you nobody compliments. The curve where your neck meets your shoulder. Maybe you like off shoulder, or you have nice shoulders. The way your back changes when you stretch. The way your hips move when you walk without thinking. Not the performance, the natural motion. What confuses him is that the hunger and the tenderness exist at the same time. Yes, he wants you like water, and he wants to protect you like something sacred. That combination has him wound tight, and his friends can see it even if they cannot name it. And since he sent that picture of you, the jealousy has intensified, because making that declaration to his people make you feel more real, more claim, more a way that hasn't been formalized with you yet. So every person in your orbit is being cataloged. They notice who likes your post, who makes you laugh, who makes you like cheer up, who has access to your casual, unguarded self. And the word exclusively is sitting in his chest like a heat. He wants exclusivity the way people want oxygen, not as preference, as a requirement. And the gap between what he told them and what he's told you is closing. The external confession happened in that chat. The internal one happened months ago. The only confession left is the one he says to your face to face. And the terrifying, beautiful possibility is that you'll say what he's been hoping you'll say. I know, I feel it too. Now here's what happening in the group chat after the photo. Your name is coming up regularly, not because he's constantly bringing you up, but because they are. They reference you when they make plans. They ask if you're coming because you've ever been introduced. They ask what you think when he's making decisions that don't even seem romantic. And there's not curiosity, there's adjustment. So when a person's friends start making space for a woman or for a man before she's officially in the room, it means their energy has already communicated permanence. So they're not just falling in love, they are restructuring their life. Okay? They have been making moves with your location in mind, choices with your future in mind, mental blueprints that include your habits, your needs, your presence. They want to include you in their life and in their social circle because now their inner circle knows about you. Okay, let me grab some initials. Triple six or triple nine. 0, the 1. Wow. Across the universe to see you. AI, I love you. It's okay to have mixed emotions. Sun and moon. I see through all your bullshit, so nothing gets past you. We see through the BS. P.S. I love you. So there's declaration of love coming. They know they have to rise to meet you, okay? They cannot come halfway or with mixed emotions because they know they're going to ruin everything. If that happens, you're going to see through it. So they're stepping up. They're leveling up. Taurus, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, another Pisces, Aries. Virgo, Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius. 552 could be 555. Oh, 555 and Cancer. Oh, this is B. Pisces, a lot of Pisces. Gemini, Aquarius. This is V7. Zero. GOV. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope this reading resonates. Comment below. I would love to hear from you. Take care, guys. Love and light to you.